Hi there, I'm Darryl Williams from FandangleProductions.com. This is part 6 of building a GIF Viewer using wxFormBuilder for designing the GUI. And this tutorial will be about sizes. Now, in the previous tutorial, I think it was tutorial 3, we added these sizes to the frame and the panel, and as I said, a sizer, you could say that the widgets are bricks and the sizes are cement. You're building yourself a house and you need cement to glue the bricks together. Okay, so we're in designer mode. I put on the frame, click the frame. If I go project, the frame disappears. When you click frame or any other widget after the frame, you will continue to see the outcome of your design. So when we look at this particular sizer, it's a box sizer, and there's not many details. Like, we can't alter the proportion or the border size, which means that we have to add another sizer. So if we go over to layout, and we have an assortment of sizes that we can change. At this stage we'll use a box sizer, so we'll click that and we've got a new box sizer here. Now if we have a look over here, we now have a proportion and a border. We don't want a border, so we change that to 0, but we do want proportion. We want to be able to expand. We'll have a list box and also a GIF, an animated control for GIFs to display the GIFs. Okay, so getting back to this box sizer here, over here, the one that's attached, the first one that's attached to the panel, okay, we've given it a name panel. Now the next one, what I tend to do for the second one, so I know what it is, I go panel, main. So that is the main panel sizer. Okay, and that allows for us to expand widgets. The first one doesn't, but the second one does. First one's called panel, and the second one's called panel main. Now we're going to start adding things to our frame. So now we have to add another box sizer, and we'll call this dir, meaning directory, and this is a vertical box sizer, which means we're going to stack sizes on top of each other vertically. Okay, so now we've called it directory, or dir's directory. The border is 0. We don't want to expand it, so proportion will be 0. And then we add another box sizer to this one. Okay, now going back to the dir box sizer, over here orientation is vertical. You can change the orientation for vertical to horizontal. We don't want that because the first dir box sizer is a vertical one, which means we can stack another one underneath and it will be vertical. But we want to add a static text box, a text control, and a button. Okay, so the way that we do that is the second box sizer attached to the dir box sizer, we call this dir HOR. That means that it's a dir box sizer, but it's horizontal. We're changing it to horizontal. Proportion is 0. Border is 0. We click down here, undo, expand, and just click all. So now we have a box sizer that is horizontally orientated. Now we attach a static box sizer. Now with a static box sizer boa constructor, I just couldn't use the box sizer. It would crash boa constructor, which annoyed me so much. So that's what I like about wxFormBuilder. It has a box sizer, it doesn't crash the program, which is great. Okay, so with this one we'll call it just dir. It's a static box. It's different to the box sizer here. Just another thing, when you change any settings, it won't update until you click somewhere else. So we'll click down here in label, and in label we'll go just go image directory. I can't remember what I did for the original one. Open that. F5 to run it. Okay, GIF directory. That's what I've called it. Okay, I'll just keep that open for reference. So here in the label I put image directory. I wasn't far off. So call it GIF, all capitals, and then click up here. Oh no, we'll go down to border. Border we want to add 10. Proportion we want to add 0. We want to undo, expand, and choose wx all, which means create a border all around the static text box, 10 pixels. Okay, so now we've added a static text box, a static box sizer. Sorry. Okay, so now we can add some widgets. We go up here to common, and we want to add, look for the reference again, it's been a while since I've looked at it. Okay, so I put nothing there. Okay, so we just go, just looking at the code to see what I called it. List box, where is it? Ah, I use a directory picker. And then we're looking for additional file picker, directory picker control. So I call that dir. Go down here. Yep, leaving it at a border of 5, and yeah, I need to click it somewhere else to update it. Here it's still picker 1, so click it in this spot. Yes, it's updated. Then I go here, size, no, here proportion is 1, here that's 1, leave that as all, and expand this one here, expand. Okay, so now what is happening is, because I'm clicking expand, it's extended the static box sizer. So if I reduce it, the box sizer, static box sizer, will adjust to the width of the frame, but the date picker isn't. So I click the box date picker, I go down here. Now if I choose 1 and then expand, there we go, it's extended. So that's what I want. I want it to expand horizontally not vertically. And when I adjust the frame, it will adjust accordingly. Okay, and we will then highlight the directory picker widget, click events, on change, double click that, so now we have an event. We will save that and then click on the generate code. You can press F8. I prefer to click the button, and that generates our code in the desk code folder. Okay, so it's updated our code in the desk code folder. Then this one here is the original, so open that, and we want to frame fix cleaner, open that, which we made in the last tutorial. Okay, we'll close this, run. Okay, Python. Okay, this is the Python shell. I like to line these up so that one doesn't overlap the other. Okay, so now press F5 to run it, to clean up the code. Okay, cleaning desk code file, clean desk code file and save in source folder. This is in the source folder. So we click this, open the GIF Viewer, press F5 to run it. Aha, has no attribute on okay, there's the event. Yes, it does. Why is it saying it hasn't got? Okay, so look at the original, and I look for the event. Yep, date picker changed. Ah, that's a cleaner. Here. Yep, it's unchanged. Ah, let's put it at the bottom. Now that's interesting. That's why it doesn't work. I have to look into that in the next tutorial. Event handler, so we put it under there. Under there, just clean that code. Okay, so now I'll save that, press F5, and there it is. And if we adjust the width, the directory picker control adjusts with it. And we also have an event. Remove that one there. Don't need that. Save it again and run it again, and it runs. Okay, so that's it with the tutorial on part 6, sizes. Okay, I'm Daryl Williams from FandangoProductions.com. Looking forward to the next tutorial. I'll see you then. Goodbye.